Hi, so welcome back to Lessons in Property with me, Steve Hand. This week, it's just me, myself and I. And I'm going to talk to you about a project that I'm personally involved in. So for you developers out there that are looking at these larger projects and the purchase price, for example, in this one is just under £2 million with an end value of about 6 million, you might look at it initially and think, geez, this is far too big for me to tackle. You know, I'm going to have to find hundreds of thousands of pounds to put in. Not necessarily. To give you an example how this was structured, the purchase price was 1.95 million and it's a commercial building in Manchester city centre that is going to be converted into 11 boutique apartments. So on the ground floor you've got a hi-fi shop, you've got a physio, and then above it at the moment you've got 2 floors which used to be a health and beauty place, and that's going to be converted into apartments with 2 further floors built on top. So in total, those 4 floors, you're going to have 11 apartments. So I want you to imagine this. You've paid 1.95 for it. A lot of the money has come from investors. Some of the money has come from you as developer, and then the rest has come from bridging finance. So we've done it in like a 2-stage process. So we got bridging finance on roughly 1.3 million, and then the difference, 650,000, has been got from investors with a little bit of money from the developer. We're going to do the strip out of the building, and then when the heavy works start, we're switching it to development finance, which will cover the cost 100% of the conversion costs. In that kind of example, 1.2 million pounds in total was needed to plug the gap from either investors or developer. In our case, it was a combination of the two, and the lead developer just put in 5% of that investor raise, so £60,000. That's all they put in of their own money, and the rest of it was leveraged, as I say, with a few investors as well as a bridge to purchase it initially, which we converted or will convert onto development finance. And the whole program will take something like 12 months. Along the way, while the conversion is going on, those apartments will be sold off, and they'll typically be sold to international buyers. They might be second homeowners, maybe somebody that just wants a place that they can rent out on a short-term basis and use themselves. But there's only going to be 11, and they're going to be pretty high end. So it's a different kind of market than your typical cookie cutter approach. Who do we decide who to go to for the finance? Well, there's various lenders out there. We choose a lender based on the developer's experience. What have they done before? How much can they personally guarantee? Who's in the power team? Who's the main contractor? Where is the property located? What's the GDV? In this case, it was 6 million. So the total loan that we needed for the development finance is about 4 million pounds. You've just come out of property school. You're probably not going to be able to do a project like that, and you wouldn't want to anyway. There's mistakes to be made along the way. So you tend to make those mistakes on your single unit refurbs, and then you gradually scale up to properties that might be, say, a 3-unit development, 5-unit development, in this case 11 unit. So it could be a few years into your property journey. But projects like this are extremely rewarding. There's many moving parts to them, and they can be quite profitable. If this is something that interests you, get in touch with Express Mortgages, because this is the kind of thing that we arrange finance on regularly. I'll see you next week. I'm hoping to have one of our case management team that can explain a little bit more about the administration side of property finance.